Okay. Hi. How's it going? I just wanted to come on and have a little chat. It's been a while, and I think it's time for a life update. Now, I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years, so you have seen me for, if you've been here long enough, evolved into who I am today. But sewing is still my number one passion, and is going to take me into the later half of my life. I have now hit 40. So, wow, middle age officially. But I'd like to think I still have the spirit of a young person. I wanted to go over some of the things that have been happening in my life so that you guys can get up to speed with what is happening over at Charmed by Ashley. Because things have changed. There's always an evolutionary process when it comes to your life. Getting stuck on things and thinking, this is going to be my life for the rest of my life. That is not how things happen. Events, people come and go, and you just need to keep pushing forward, which is what I'm doing. My children are 10 and 12. They are back to school, so I'm able to dedicate more time. I kind of pull back when summer hits because I just like to spend those days with my kids. And then once September rolls around, then it's like, all right, here we go. We got to get back into crafting season. I feel like this is when crafting season sort of begins. People are now starting to think about the holiday season, fast approaching, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, all those fun events that I'm, of course, super excited to share projects about that. So we're first going to talk about the personal stuff, family relationships. Family's good. My dad had an accident right before summer hit. If you're following me over on my social media, he fell off his motorcycle. That was pretty crazy. That kind of rocked my world. It also rocked some other things. I'm no longer doing the Sewcial Hour podcast. I have pulled back from that. So if you see the Sewcial Hour podcast, I'm no longer affiliated with that podcast. Will there be another podcast in the future? Maybe, maybe not. But for now, that phase of my life is on hold. And if there is a podcast, it would be in a YouTube format, and it would just be with me and you guys. That obviously there was a relationship with my good friend Bethany. So like everything, there are seasons when it comes to friendships. As you know, I did the podcast with Bethany. I still love Bethany. I have no hard feelings for Bethany. Our relationship has somewhat severed, and that's how it is right now. So I can't tell you what will happen in the future, but of course I wish Bethany all the best in all of her endeavors, and I know that she's going to go on to do wonderful and great things with her life and with her job opportunities and singer and all those things. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And we're just going to move on to the business updates. As you know, I pattern draft, so I'm still working away making patterns for my own business as well as Copper Creek Patterns. So we're going to keep plugging away with that. So keep an eye out. I do have testing groups for my own personal patterns that I welcome anybody in. So I will have a link in the description box. There is a Google form there for anyone who wants to sign up and be a bag tester. I primarily do bags and small projects and things. So that is there for you if you are interested. Beginner, intermediate level, advanced, whatever you have. Everybody starts somewhere, so feel free to fill out the form, and then we can get you in the Facebook group. So something really amazing happened. I had a little bit of a meet cute at the beginning of this spring. As you can see, I have new machines. I have a Janome serger and a Janome sewing machine. I did announce it on my social medias, but you know, YouTube just was a little bit on the back burner. So in case you don't already know, I am now a creator with Janome Canada. Janome Canada actually is in Oakville, which is about 50 minutes from me, so it's perfect. I met a Janome creator at a local quilt show, so it was pretty awesome that I kind of just went into her booth. We got to chatting, and then she was like, let's have a meeting, and then kind of the history wrote itself. It was pretty awesome. So I am super thankful for Janome entrusting me with their brand and their machines, and they're wonderful, and that is what I will be using in all of my tutorials going forward. They are great machines. I will tell you that I have not used Janome before. I have no experience with the brand, but I have experience with other brands, and these are top tier, amazing quality, and I am so privileged to be able to have access to these. I have always wanted this for how many years I've been on social media, and it's just like, finally my prayers have been answered. It's so hard in this niche. It's sort of an older niche. Sewing obviously is one of the oldest art forms in the entire history of humanity. So I think it took a little bit longer for those types of companies to kind of come up to the realization that there is so much value in ambassadorship and social media. You know, like the makeup and beauty industry, like they just hopped on the social media straight away, and you know, just people who are in that industry just get thrown all these PR packages, you know, such as like Michaela, for instance, on TikTok. And you know, there's not as many sewing companies that are throwing product at people, so it's a little bit of a harder niche to break into for sponsorships. So I am super thrilled that I finally was able to obtain a collaboration and ambassadorship with Janome. So that happened. Woo! It was just so fun. So let's talk about future plans. What is Ashley doing? I am still very much an educator. I love to teach people how to sew, tips, tricks, techniques, all the things. So I will be pushing forward, and I will be continuing to do that on YouTube. Of course, I will be making tutorials and projects. I love to be able to do all those things. Monetarily, I will continue to make my sewing patterns that help to fund this channel. I had sort of a business model where I kind of shortchanged myself for many years, where it was just like, I will make the sewing pattern and give it away for free. In return, you watch my video, you engage with my videos, and then I would just get paid by Google. The thing about Google is it doesn't pay a lot. So I've had to sort of shift my business model, and now when I release tutorials, they will be mostly based on a purchased sewing pattern. Once in a while, I'll put in like a small thing that you can just kind of make quickly on your own with minimal measurements and things. But the big things are going to be based off of the sewing pattern in my Etsy shop, maybe one day in a Shopify account. I don't know. And that's where you'll be able to find those. But all of my tutorials or all of my sewing patterns will all come with a printable PDF, trimless print pattern, also a projector file, and the photographic tutorial as well as the video tutorial. So you get a lot with that sewing pattern, and that'll help, you know, give you maximum success when you are learning how to make those patterns that I have developed. I am going to be releasing a fanny pack very, very soon, so you definitely need to look out for that. Of course, we're now ending the summer season, and fanny pack, I mean, I'd say that fanny pack weather is sort of dwindling down, but I see people wearing fanny packs all year round. Even like the Lululemons, they come out with the cute plushy one, you know, that looks like a teddy bear. People wear those all winter long. So I'd say that, you know, it's probably the wrong timing for a fanny pack pattern, but is it really? I don't think so. I think they're all year round kind of bag now. So yeah, look out for that. So other than that, that's pretty much it. I moved my studio upstairs. As you can see, I'm still redecorating. I just painted the room. I still need to do some finishing touches and get some more organization in place, but I'm really happy to be upstairs with my large bay window, and I just feel so much more light and airy, and it just boosts my mood to be in here. You know, when you have things in parts of your house that's kind of, you know, dark and downstairs, it just, for some people it works, and that is, you know, great for them. But for me, I'm a main floor kind of person, maybe even upstairs. I just need light. I need natural light in my life. The sun gives me energy and happiness, and that is why I had to be up here. So, yeah, super excited about this new space, this new chapter of life, 40, and the upcoming, you know, holiday season coming up. I have a wedding coming up soon that I'm super excited about. You know, wedding season is upon us. So just, there's so many good things that come with fall and winter. And yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed my little life update. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section down below, and I can clarify anything. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.